Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, well, well. Hello again. I'm Mad Mel, and I thank you for coming to Mad Mel's Art Show, or what I like to call Art with Mad Mel. This is my asylum of artistic expression, and I thank you all for being here. So, let's go on ahead and take a look at what we're going to be doing today. I'm doing digital work. Yay! Because why? Well, I just want to take a break from painting. Here's the reason why. I got so much stuff, and on top of that, I have a few commissions that I need to actually get to working on. So, I want to let that be what it is, right? And I want to get all this stuff out of the way because I was cleaning some things, but that's that. So, we're going to be working on Cyberpunk Ninja Turtles tonight. Sticking with the theme. I want to make them cyberpunk. I want to give them a cyberpunk look to it, kind of a futuristic kind of feel. So if you like that, cool, stick around. And if you don't, well, just come back Sunday when I teach you again how to paint. So here's something cool that I'm going to give you guys, a little something here. I want to put the last two episodes, this episode and Sundays are going to be the last time I'm going to openly put the Discord channel up for you mad ones. So if you want to join, this will be your opportunity. I want to put that link up here in the top of the chat so that way you can click on it. Read the rules, please. Follow the guidelines. We try to have a nice community there for us to add art, express ourselves, be happy, have a little community. But, you know, that's the main thing. If you're coming there to troll, you will not have a good time because we have some real mad people that are about their business, and you know the moderators are nice there because they're part of the team. But anyways, what happens now? Well, I want to tell you guys officially in October, I believe October the 1st, I'm going to let that go live, which is next, let's see, I will let it go live probably on the 30th, which will be the Tuesday. But what I'm getting at is this. We have a Patreon. Finally got that up and it's ready to go. And I will share that link to you guys then. It's only $5. And what that does is it just helps the channel, right? Everything's expensive. oh, Mel, do your own thing. No, this helps with a lot of things. This helps with me being able to teach. This helps with me being able to, expand more, different types of paintings, different types of brushes. This allows me to be able to grow the channel and grow this brand. Okay, let's just be real here. That's what I'm doing. Furthermore, what am I trying to get out of this, and what are you going to receive? Well, if you come over there, that's just for the real mad ones to show some support if they want to. And also, you get to see stuff I can't do here. So if you like the thick anything, robots, bunny rabbit women, whatever, or just, a thick elf or scantily clad whatever, or if you like seeing brains and guts and all the in-between, that's where you'll find it. Or things that might be coming out of the ocean, out of the sky, and the things that I've, I guess I have a gift of being able to see things before it happens. So you guys get to see the weird shit that I get to manifest. Because there's only so much that we can do here, right? But we've grown here significantly. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop being here. It just means that that's where you get all the cool stuff that I can't do here because, the overlords, right? So that's basically what that is. So let me go on ahead and get the Discord for you guys so that way I can share that with you. We'll get some music up. And I haven't done anything with the music because of the fact that, well, let me just be real. I've had some things go on and that have been going on over the last couple of days. And I haven't had the time. I just have not had the time. But we're going to do some stuff today. So there we go. And I put that there. And I'm going to go on ahead and pin that at the top of the message board. Like so. Message pinned. Cool. And that should be up there at the top. There you go. And now we're going to go over here to the screen. And I'm going to be working, like I said, on some digital stuff today. So hopefully the screen's going to act okay and it's not going to act a donkey. Hey, look at that. Embrace the madness. We're good to go. So we're here on the screen. I got the layout. And what I have here is we're going to do like a city theme. So I have all the characters pretty much laid out how I want them to look. I've done something similar to this before, but this time around I want to make it look more, I want to make them look a little bit more in the body humanoid, but just for the aspect of making it a little bit easier for me to get what the idea is I'm going for. So let me go on ahead and cut some music on. You guys can throw talk in the chat. I don't know what we're going to talk about tonight. I had some thoughts of some stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of second guess myself on here with like, what am I going to talk about? Because I don't know if everybody's overly saturated. That's something that could work. Is this going to start? Oh. There we go. But I can't remember. Let's go on and get started, shall we? So what we're gonna, let's see. We are a mad community. Yeah, I know that you mad ones got me. Thank you, Dimitri. Oh yeah, I don't worry about the mad ones. I know the mad ones are the real ones, right? So what's been going on with everyone? You guys tell me what's been going on with you. Let me know what's happening with you guys. I'm curious about what's going on with my patients. I mean my followers, the fans. I didn't mean you guys patients. But that's what you guys will be considered. The OGs. I got something special for you guys for this Discord. I got titles and things. So for those of you that have been here since A1 Day 1, yeah, your role or your name, the group that you're part of, will be a little bit different. So if you want that title, you know, I would say go on ahead and you know what to do. But I don't want to get a whole bunch of padded stuff just because people want to, like, oh man, I want to be part of the in crowd. No, I want you there because you're mad and you like what's going on, right? But Mel, can't we learn? I mean, you can. You can always learn. Here's a real question for you guys. How's everybody feeling? Am I the only one that's feeling tired all the time? Like, just like unnaturally tired? And if I am, hey, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. It's alright. We might have some new people coming in. Definitely, if you enjoy what's going on, hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. I'm not going to be a hassling pest about it, but the more that you join, you know, the better it is. We can grow, and you guys get to be a part. Oh, hey. Oh, you feel tired constantly? Yeah, I understand. You know, I've just been tiredness is common before posts nowadays. Exactly. I have a theory, but I don't know. It sounds a little odd, and it might sound a little weird, but I don't know. You mad ones, tell me if you want to hear it, because it's not a conventional theory, right? It's not something that people would be like, oh man, that's a normal thought. It's a little out there. Right? In context to what could it be? Now, granted, barometric pressure is one thing, you know, season changing because we are in autumn, you know. No, that's not, well, Zeterius, but you're close. Actually, I'm shocked that Asmodeus is not on here as much as he's usually here, but probably watching in the background. But yes, you know, everybody is kind of tired. I think it has to do with some other things going on. You know, tell us we need to hear. Alright. I think that there's electromagnetic disturbance. I think that that's happening right now. I think that there's something really odd going on. I don't think it's what we really understand. Oh yeah, me right now? Yeah, I mean, or him? Yeah, I'm sure if he's on Helldivers, he's having a great time. You know, but I mean, I don't know. I really do think that there's some seismic activity going on. Barometric pressure's off. A lot of different things. You know, I just think that there's a lot of atmospheric interference, right? Now I know some of you might be like, "What about that 3-eye atlas or whatnot?" Well, that ain't here yet. and is not tampering with our space and outer space yet. Is not here. So that has nothing to do with it. I could possibly say if that was close by, yeah, close proximity, yeah, I could see that maybe being a thing, but that's not it. I think, me personally, there's some, I don't know what kind of technology we got going on right now. I don't know what's happening, but I think it might be something going on. I think there might be some other components being used, maybe some electricity or something, or maybe the fact that, I don't know, maybe there's too much cellular radiation. Maybe the food that we're eating. Maybe the world that we live in is probably dopamine molesting our minds. Oh, you said a triggering word. No, it's just, the shift. I mean, yeah, it's a very big shift, People losing, shit. I'm quite sure a lot of it is mental exhaustion from the stupid stuff that we see on TV and what we hear in the news. I'm so sick of the damn news, man. I'm so tired of the news. I think the news is just trash. I don't like it. I've never been a big fan of it. And it's like, well, because you're not a fan of it, that doesn't mean that I shouldn't watch it. How well is your life going right now, watching the news every damn day? You wake up happy? You wake up feeling great? Do you drink your cup of coffee and like, man, I love hearing about slaughter, right? I don't know. That's just me. But I think my thing is that I'm just exhausted from all the whiplash from people just spoiling their bodies around being crazy. Because I got a lot of madness in this facility that I deal with on a normal basis, right? Oh, about the rapture thing? Yeah, well, I doubt that. I seriously doubt that. My own personal opinion, I doubt that. Furthermore, I don't even think that's going to happen. If you read the book or if you believe in that, and I say if you believe, because some people may not, but I know one thing's for certain: nobody will know the day or the time when it happens. Nobody has an idea. You can take that to the bank, because nobody will know. Nobody will have a clue. The only thing that we do know is that when it happens, it'll happen in a way nobody will ever be able to not know. And we don't know. We have no idea what's going on. I don't think it's going to be something good. I don't think that. I don't think it's going to be what we think is going to be coming from the sky. I don't think it's going to be that. Furthermore, I don't think that what we're going to be seeing is actually coming from the sky. I don't think, me personally, I think whatever in the hell's coming that's going to be an illusion, and shit's going to come out of the ocean. I've always felt like if there's ever going to be anything nefarious, it's already been here for a long period of time, underwater or underground. That's just me. I'm never worried about anything in the sky because, they fly shit around in the sky to keep you confused. But all the bullshit's underneath you, in the ground, around you. Your house is probably sitting on top of something, right? Of course not. Nobody knows. Nobody's going to be able to know. That's part of the program. If I was trying to do anything in a nefarious way, I think the first thing I would do is I would keep people so disjointed and just all off. You couldn't trust anything. You even the thoughts in your own head could be questionable, right? I would have you so confused and just keep you so twisted and just off kilter. Like, I don't know what's going on. You would be terrified of everything. You would be scared. You would be scared to use the bathroom because you would think someone's looking at you through your own mirror that you put up yourself, knowing good and well there ain't no camera behind there, but you would think so, or whatnot. And here's the funny thing. And then what are you going to do if it actually happens? Like, oh man, that's the other funny part. Right. What is it in the water that's waking up? I don't know. I mean, look, whatever that was written on stone, that's my thing. I'm done with, people saying stuff and not really understanding. How do you know what's coming in the sky or in space is nefarious and has ill intent? Well, what communication have you been keeping? Who you've been talking to? And I'm talking about old NASA. Plus, they want to go back to the moon again. Why do you want to go back to the moon? Oh, I could tell you. Helion 3. That's why they want to go back to the moon. Big Brother is trying to get off of this planet. They need us working. They need us being mental slaves. Because if they can steal your dopamine and keep you torn down, I mean, what threat are you? I can't stop looking at this TikTok mess. I'm not fighting no resistance. See, World War III is not going to be fought with conventional weapons of gunfire and stuff. It's going to be a lot of delusions, illusions, AI manipulation, mental manipulation, psychological warfare, distrust, disbelief, confusion, madness, right? That's why we embrace the madness here. You see? That's why we embrace the madness. Because if you embrace the madness, how can you make someone insane if you're already gone? Right? You know, what? Oh, wow, I got a spaceship. Okay, right. So what is that going to do about me not being gainfully employed and being able to pay for simple goods? You know? Oh, well, you know, these aliens are going to have to keep it. Who cares about that shit? Right? I can't afford medicine for myself. I can't afford food for my children. You know? We're cooking. We're over here rotisserie a bunch of old leather belts. Huh? Nukes. You know, one place might get nuked. There might be a couple thrown back and forth. They can't blow the whole world up. That's not going to be feasible for them. They always remember this. These corpos, right? The way that they want to keep the world, they have to have some type of bottom line, some type of funds. They need people consuming. You know, you can say they live or whatever, but they do. You have to consume. You have to be a part of the system or it doesn't work. You know, what can I do to buy you in? What do you want? Oh man, give me my ooh anime girls and those pillows and the damn bots, whatever. I may have lost people. I don't know. Whatever. You know, but that's the thing. That's what I sometimes look at, you know, and it's looking very peculiar right now. You know, who came up with this idea? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you know. And then what do you mean? Yeah, you should be making fun like that. What if it happens? Okay, what if it happens? Yeah, well, the world's going crazy and not in a funny way indeed. And here's the funny thing about the world going in a crazy way and not funny, is because the people who wanted the world to go in a different way didn't understand how they wanted the world to go. But because the fact that they wanted to double down, because the fact that they wanted to be right because they're right? Because their supremacy is top notch, whatever it is, you know how to read between the lines, but it's not working out. Your small-minded mentality of not fully understanding, yeah, safety. Oh, I don't want someone doing this. Oh, I don't want to be a victim. Okay, fine. Nobody wants to be any of that, but that's what happens sometimes in society. All these, there's gang violence, there's all this. Well, what about if you have programs to keep people from being stuck out there doing the stuff that you claim that everybody's doing? What if there were programs, I don't know, that we used to have, where there were after-school programs, like, I don't know, something I used to be in, like music or something in that order for people to be able to do, right? Especially children, so they're not out there gang banging and doing all this stuff. That stereotypical shit you talk about, right? You know, the fact that you have to do all this crazy wild stuff because people finding out that you doing things, going to a exclusive place, right? Listening to people who don't have your best interest at heart, right? They don't care about you. They want you to be mad at the boogeyman they've been telling you to be afraid of the whole time, because as long as you're afraid of that boogeyman that looks like me, then they can tell you whatever they want to. As long as they got you scared of something, they can tell you what to do, and you're going to follow it, and you're going to listen to it, and that's what's happening now. Too many people listening to that dumbass bots telling them shit that ain't real. Because why? When you get out there in the real world, are you seeing the things that they're talking about in the news? Are you really seeing it? Or are you forcing yourself to see it? Or are you making the scenario happen? Are you the one making it? Well, there's all these people, and all these this, and all these that. Are you going to those areas? Are you getting involved with all that? Are you doing that? No, you're sitting there talking from echo chambers and stupid shit. Not fully understanding. But now you understand. You know the funny thing that out of all of this that's really tripped me out is people balking back and forth about, oh, you're getting government assistance. You're getting this. You're getting that. And you're throwing handfuls of brick at people, big old chunks of broken brick. And you don't even have glass panels anymore on your house made out of glass. There ain't nothing there. Feeding lies after lie after lie. Well, I mean, of course, when, all that we do is be fed off of fear and unknowing, can't have an independent thought, because if you use critical thinking, well, you're not with the program. You're one of them. You're the problem. I'm sorry, I like to use my own brain. Last time I checked, I don't like anybody psycho-diving into my brain telling me how to think. But what do I know? I'm just an artist. Only thing I'm getting at is this. We are in a very weird place. We are dealing with very strange people, doing very strange things, and there are more strange things coming. Only thing I can tell you is this. You have to use this thing that some people may scoff at, but it is true, and if you want to scoff at it, fine. Go on ahead. I don't care. I'm only saying this to people who will be able to understand this. You have to use discernment to be able to figure out the world we are in. You are living in an optical and mental illusion. You are being brainwashed. We are all being brainwashed. Everything that we see, everything that we hear, everything that we touch, everything that is part of the senses, except for what you can feel internal, like that gut feeling, everything is being manipulated. Nothing is real. Food don't taste right. Things don't feel right. Entertainment don't feel right. It feels like everything is being regurgitated, rewrapped, and given back to us with a different type of stamp on it. Right? It all feels the same. And it feels the same is because the fact that we're a species with amnesia. We've done this before. We know where this is going. And it never ends well. And it always turns out bad. But one thing for certain, this will be the last time it happens. If you understand what I'm talking about, fantastic. If you don't worry too much about it. Only thing I'm saying is we've been around the earth many times, and history keeps repeating itself because nobody knows how to fucking read. Nobody knows how to read. Nobody wants to pay attention. And it will repeat itself again. We've been down this road before, right? We gained the industrial complex and rockets because of this shit before. We're going back to it, but this time it'll be different because what we'll be dealing with won't be what we're used to. This will be different, and it's not going to be fought like any other situation that we've ever dealt with. And here's the thing. What would you guys do if aliens actually do appear? I mean, what are you going to do? Here's the thing. This is what's really interesting to me. And I know I'm getting into a lot of different stuff because I don't talk much about this. I usually just keep it to myself. There's a few people I expose this madness to. But I feel like now is becoming a time for me to be able to speak. Or at least just talk about it. If you don't really care to hear about it, that's okay. You can just enjoy this, or you can just turn me down and just watch the show. Just watch me draw. That's fine. I just figured, why not? Why not talk to the mad ones? Since we're dealing with madness every day, and this is what I bring to you. I bring you guys great art and conversation. And the conversation that we have is conversation that is a little mad. And that's okay. I don't mind having mad conversation with you because I am the madman. And we are the mad ones. And we will survive the madness. Because we're already there. We've known it for a long time. I don't think there's anybody here that's been like, oh man, this is new to me. No, you felt it. Have you ever just been outside? Like something the other day I didn't even realize. Like the sound of an owl. Like just a normal owl. Right? At the, end of the season. You know, there's always that hoo, 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 hoo. You know, the 3 hoots, right? When was the last time you ever heard that? Not since 2020, right? You don't hear it anymore. Where did they go? Oh, Bill, I hear it. Do you? Really, think about it. When was the last time? When was the last time you heard one? What happened? Did they... Well, owls didn't go extinct. Where did they go? Unless if what? What happened? Something changed with the program? Did they not come in the new update that we have? Is this update not with owls? Did it come without owls? Did somebody forget to program it? Or somebody manipulate it? All I'm saying is this. Don't pay attention so much to all the silly shit. Pay attention to the pattern. Watch the pattern, just how you see me drawing the line. When you see the line go down and then it curves and it connects and goes up, look to see where it connects to next. Now, you don't have to do this on a normal basis. If you don't really want to invest your time in it, cool, don't. All I'm saying is there are things going on around you, and we're all involved in this, and it's sad, and nobody wants to really deal with it, but you know, this is what happens. Well, Mel, you know, sometimes, you know, you gotta let things be, and you gotta let things, you know, nothing's done overnight. No, things fall overnight. Nothing is ever built overnight. No, it takes time to build. It only takes one day for something to fall. One day for shit to go bad, right? One bad day, they always say. You know, it was just one bad day and that man went crazy. We hear it all the time. You know, I think myself personally, a lot of our issues that we have in society, now you can say that, oh man, there's other things besides this, but I think the base thing here in the United States that we have as a problem, and it would eliminate a lot of things if we had people who were able to be gainfully employed with actual wages that they can live with, instead of us getting paid scraps and expecting to pay a rich man's ransom for basic goods. I think if that shit stopped, I think we wouldn't have as much crime as we have. I don't think that we would have as many issues as we have. I don't think that many people would be in the shape that they're in right now, if that was obviously a thing. But you know, some asshole out there needs a 5th fucking yacht. I was trying really hard not to cuss today. I've been trying really hard to just kind of get away from cussing all the time. Oh man, why don't you want to cut, man? I don't know, man. I just, for whatever reason, I want to be able to do more art for like teaching children, and I can't be out there yelling that kind of mess all the time. You know. Where the woodpeckers were, everything. I don't know. I think it might be something with like, I really do think that there's something with this like cell phone radiation killing shit. I really do. I think it's killing stuff at a molecular level. I think that it causes any organic matter around it to be vibrated, an unnatural vibration in the actual way that it works. Like everything in this earth is held together by vibration. And what I believe, me personally, I don't give a shit if you, oh, well, that's not true, whatever. This is just what I think. I think that the vibration that we have naturally as living beings here and of that technology that is actually meeting at a crossroad, where let's say that our wave is like this and it's meeting us in a crossroad. Well, when it hits that, that's basically just a kill frequency, and it's killing things. It may not kill us because our frequency may be higher, but 5G has the ability to match your frequency in your body. They've proven this as part of the patent, so forth and so on. Oh, you believing in that 5G stuff? Listen, man, I don't believe in anything besides the shit that I can see, and every time I look, the paper trail always leads back to somebody doing some kind of weird shit with a clown suit on, right? And if you aren't doing funny shit, then why do you have funny shit around you? That's all I'm saying. If it looks funny and it sounds funny and goes honk honk, you can't say it's a duck. It's a clown. That's it. Period. Now, argue whatever you want to. It's silly. But you know that's kind of the thing. Too many lines are matching up. So you know the only other thing to do is if people are starting to understand, which this is where I'm getting to. This is where the crazy shit can happen. This is where they could do something to throw everybody off, because now people are not really, everybody's paying attention. Too many people, too many things, too many murders, too many assassinations, too many things that look like something else, too many things that look like something this way. You know, we got crazy stuff going again. We got people being lynched again. Oh boy, Mel, don't talk about that. No, I'm going to talk about it because it's a problem. We got people killing people at ICE centers. We got people lynching people because of what? In Mississippi? Get the fuck out of here. Right? We got problems. We got issues. But you know what the saddest part about all these problems and issues is that it's being engineered. They want your ass out there. They need your energy. They need you mad. They need the negative energy. That's why they always ramp up shit. They need you. What do you mean they need? Man, the world works off of things. It's profitable if it can bring money. Death and sex sells. People want war. Why? Oh, I can tell you why. It's probably not because of the fact that oh man, I'm going to be patriotic and I want to do that. You know what the saddest part is that you bought all these guns and these bug out bags and all this shit and you can't use it. It's just sitting in your house. You got a bunch of stuff that you're just waiting to use, and you probably won't be home when the shit hits the fan, and it'll be somebody else's loot crate that they're going to pick up, and you're going to be pissed because, oh, my guns and my dried out food. You know? Well, if you're mad, you're not thinking. You're not using you're not using critical thinking. Here's the best way. I show you a video of something going on that happened to somebody. I get you emotionally riled up. You're not thinking right? You'll go out there and make a video or say something because you're emotionally charged. I hijacked you. Everything about you I control now. You can't think. You can't do anything. You're obsessed with that. That has taken over your entire existence. Who you are that day. I have stolen your day. If you really want to take someone's day and you want to be a methodical person, I don't say to do this because it's a fun thing to do, but if you chose to do this, it would be that way. Like, oh, you tell somebody, oh man, I got something really cool for you. I got something really awesome that we're going to do today. And then they come and they're ready and they're excited and they've been up and they've been ready and ate breakfast and all this stuff, and then you just say, hi, I ain't doing shit, and then you just leave, and then you leave them, right? Lead them on. And that's basically what this is. That's what this feels like. I don't know. I just see that this is becoming a potential issue more than what it is, and we still got 3 more years, right? Oh, you don't like Trump. Listen, it ain't never been about the man. It's about what the man believes in, right? You know, when you're looking at this, is about what is it that they are talking about that really catches my eye or tickles my fancy. And you know what? That's the thing. Like, the ideas that were spoken were great ideas to a degree until people didn't read and didn't really see what was going on and see that, oh man, we're getting screwed. Yeah, we are getting screwed a little bit. And it's going to keep getting further and further. I came here to watch a show to have a good time. Oh, you're going to have a good time because I'm going to teach you something. Right? So, follow the philosophy that I follow. You know, I don't care because none of this matters. Because none of this matters because none of this is real. None of this is real because I'm not here. I'm physically here, but I'm not here. Right? I'm just physically in this place. I don't have to really pay attention. Yeah, I'm living in a house, whatever. Here's the thing. Someone might have a Lamborghini, right? Oh, I wish I had a Lamborghini. Do you know how much it costs to get an oil change? What if you blow a tire? Okay? This makes it easier for people who have envy. Alright? Imagine, every day, that person. Now, this ain't a kink shame, so chill out. Alright? So imagine, every day, that person who has that mansion, right, and that car, okay? They have to be tied up to a radiator in a gimp suit, right? And humiliated, but they get to have it. Now, somebody might be like, oh man, I can deal with that, right? But everybody you know, that, when someone says, well, what do you do? How long can you live with that to have that? Now, some people might be like, okay, I can live with that my rest of my life. I'm running around here wearing the gimp suit and just out there doing whatever. Fine. Okay. And if that's what you choose to do, that's fine. Some people aren't. Some people are just like, man, I just wanted that. I wanted it quick. I wanted it this way. You got to be careful with what you want. And, sometimes it don't come in a good way. I always think about that. Like, if I'm going to be jealous of somebody or what they have, what little you think you have might be riches to somebody else. To a man with no car or even any form of transportation, anything is better. I've heard this analogy before. The person that's driving the Ferrari, the person driving the Honda is going to be jealous, which the person that's riding the bus is going to be jealous of the person riding in the Honda, and the person that's riding the bike is jealous of the person riding on the bus, and the person that's walking is jealous of the person having the bicycle. It all comes down to perspective and what you're really looking at. And right now, I wouldn't be jealous of anything, because, what if someone's like, man, I got this huge car, I got all this money and stuff, and it's like, what did you have to do? Man, I went to one of those parties that who was running, and I had to go and deal with that baby oil, but it's good now, and I got all this. Like, what did you have to do? Oh man, the oil change is coming up. What do you got to do, man? I got to go to one of those parties, man. I got to get my oil changed, So, don't judge me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to go do this thing. Okay, so, what does it cost? Sometimes the price of something really ain't worth all the hassle. I don't know. I think it's just some people find out a little too late or whatnot. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't know. There's a lot of things that just don't make no damn sense to me. Oh, did you ask again why I need us mad? Well, when you're upset, so here's the thing. So if you're asking still about like why do people need us mad, or why is that? Well, anger releases energy that is to a degree, it's almost like having like raw cookie dough kind of deal, right? Like anger is an emotion that will lead you into darker things, right? Like it'll lead you into a much darker place if you don't have your anger checked. Like you can end up doing a lot of things angry, like and anger will also, me being a proponent of that, like having hard issues with anger, it'll drive you nuts. Like you can't get satisfied if you have rage issues, especially like if someone crosses you the wrong way and you're upset, does something to disrespect you, does anything like that, you know, and it can drive you nuts. It can literally drive you nuts, and it has control over you. Oh, Mel, you didn't have control over your emotions. Yeah, I got control over my emotions and stuff. That's why you're down there in the basement in your house, locking the door. People don't know what's going on. You're down there crying, no clothes on, you know, biting a damn punching bag. Talking about you don't have problems. I know what's going on with you. You're crazy. No, I'm just joking. You're not crazy, but you're trying to deal with it, and it's not working out that well like that. You know what? I think I'm going to listen to something else. That song was already over with. I just want to listen to this. Cool. Now I got the bass line. And now I got this. And now we can start working on... I hope when my CIA handlers find me, they burn me with the rest of the song. No, I'm kidding. I like this song. I don't know, Snake. Olicon. Can't save here, Snake. Alright, now we can darken it up. So, this is good. Next layer, darken. come back here and bring this down just a tad. Get this a little bit better. Now I can use this pen here. That's not too bad. Got some decent stuff on here. Still here? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. What do you call those turtles? I mean, they're just the Ninja Turtles, but I'm going to add cyberpunk stuff to them. Like wires and stuff, right? That's all it is. I can change the music back if the music's too boring. I mean, I just wanted to download all this jazz stuff for a later time, and I'm like, well, shit, I want to see what it's like, because I didn't really listen to it much. I just downloaded it the other day, right? Oh, thank you.
If the energy's right.
I mean, that's fine. It's doing whatever the hell it wants to do. The music's going to do whatever it wants.
If the energy's right.
Well, that's gross looking.
If the energy's right. If the energy's right.
There we go. Alright, cool. So I got their basic bodies now. Alright. Hey Fox, how you doing? Damn, new tour paint. Yeah, well, doing something digital tonight. You know, thought I'd do a digital picture instead of actual painting. Don't wanna lose a hand on it. You know, be able to keep that. But I didn't feel like painting tonight. Needed a little break from the paint. Right. Glad you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Oh man, we're almost done. Would all gym leaders please come to the mezzanine? Alright. That foot looks terrible. Alright, now I can start doing the other cool stuff, like adding the other things to them. No, we're done with that. Yeah, I think, yeah, why not? What's the harm in this, right? Well, guys, we're almost near the end of the show. You know, we've had a good time tonight, I feel like. Did a new picture, and we had some interesting conversation. You know, if you like what was going on tonight, why don't you hit that subscribe button? It costs you nothing. What's the worst that can happen? I get my plaque because you helped me reach a higher goal of people. That'd be great. But you know, no pressure or anything. No, you're not. Now I put a restraining order on her. I told her to stop staring at the stars. So now we're playing something else. Oh, thank you, Demetra. Yeah, I'll probably turn this one into a time lapse since I need some stuff and everything. So, but you keep saying that, Mel. You keep saying that. Well, you know, I will have time tomorrow. Oh, by the way, keep an eye on the Discord channel. I think I'm going to be doing something soon. And those of you that are attached to the Discord might get something, might get an interesting gift. I don't know. I got something in the works. But it looks like it's that time. It looks like it's that time. Look at that picture. We got the Ninja Turtles so far. So far I got Leo ready, Raph, Donnie, and Mikey there. We're going to be doing a cyberpunk thing of it, but I wanted to save it real quick. Wherever it pops up, whenever it pops up. There we go. And I don't want it here. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Now it's saved. Oh boy. What can I say? We had ourselves a great time tonight. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate everybody coming by to watch the madness and to see what we were doing today. I hope that you guys had a fun time. I had a fun time. We got a few minutes here. Anybody got something they want to throw in the chat before we get ready to go? Or before I say the motivational word of the day. Nope. Well, I'll give it another minute because I always jump the gun. I forget about the delay. You know, there's always a delay. For whatever reason. I don't know. Anyways, here's some highlights. Like I said before, definitely go to the Discord if you haven't already joined. Today and the next stream will be the only time before you won't be able to unless if you are on the Patreon, because I'm going to the Patreon since that's coming up. So those of you that are already here, you're fine. Welcome. You guys are what are considered in the Discord as my patient zeros. You were the first ones to be sent to the facility and are now the original ones that scream in the hallways that will never leave. I mean, that like to be there forever. Nice tie. Thank you. I try to look presentable sometimes. You know, I try to look the part. Especially for funding, right? Always have to proposals and look nice and make sure my goggles are downloading the right information. You know. But yes, definitely. We're going to be, like I said, I have the Patreon that's going to be going live for everyone. Probably on the 30th, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, Tuesday the 30th, I will probably pop that open for everybody. I might do something special for doing that. I don't know. The store, the Etsy store, is being revamped, redone, remodeled. Going to be selling wall art there. Okay, pictures that we do here, paintings. I'm working with getting some of those recreated for you guys, for you to have for your own collection. That will be a little bit more feasible. Also, I will have digital options as well for you to get digital prints. Well, you can get the digital file and then print it. You're succeeding. I'm succeeding. I'm trying. I'm doing a lot of stuff. So, you know, the channel's growing, and your support. I can't say I did this by myself. I had you guys being here, and all 262 or 63 at this point. I can't even remember. But all 260 plus of you have helped. And those of you that may not even be subscribed watching have helped too. So you guys have been a tremendous help to the Madman. I am greatly appreciative of it. Thank you very much. And I hope moving forward that we can do some awesome stuff. Like I said before, what will be on there and what will be on here. The things I can't do on here, like the more grittier stuff, the comic book work, actually working on my comic book, you can see that there. I won't do that here. I'm not going to give anybody a free show with that. Sorry, hate it. I mean, that will help with that. I will do some teaching over there. I'll show you guys some stuff here still. Over there, I might do something a little bit more. So, you know, there will be perks of the Patreon. Like I said before, when it comes out, it's like $5, nothing serious. You know, $5 a month, that ain't much. And plus, you know, there's also going to be other incentives too. And there might be a different tier later on. But right now, $5 seems pretty doable for everybody. Or you can have the free. But the only thing that's different with the free is there will be some things you can see on the free and some things you won't. If you are just a normal, you know, a member and everything, you'll be able to see a lot more. So it's going to be great. You know, you guys will get to see things. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't ever really take into consideration like congratulations for myself. I just do. I'm one of those weird people. Like someone will say like, "Oh, you're doing a great job, Mel," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay," you know, and I'll just go back to doing what I'm doing. I don't really take. I don't know. I guess praise. I wouldn't say well. I just don't pay attention to it. Nor do I pay attention to titles. I don't really care for titles either. I'm a weird person when it comes to that. I just like doing my craft and my job. I don't really care about all the fanfare of it. I just want to be able to do. You know. But that's the type of creator I am. Anyways, so yeah, it's going to be some stuff going up there. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I will probably do streams over there maybe once a month or something in that order, maybe more. I'm not sure. I definitely know more time-lapse stuff will be over there. Over here from now on, you will see like samples of the time-lapse. You won't see the whole creation anymore. If I do a whole creation and from beginning to end, the whole drawing process, it'll be over there to see the entire video. Here you'll get like a small short. Right. So that's how I'm going to do it. What's already here is already here. Now I'm going to change it. That's 3 years worth of work. Had to start somewhere, and I'm grateful for that. Now I can try to do something a little bit more. And yeah, I feel happy about it. And for those haters that are here that like to watch from the background and everything, I'm not talking about the mad ones. I'm talking about the ones that like to sit in the background up in the bleachers and like to stare down or hide behind the shadows and peek around the corner. Yes, I'm succeeding. I'm not gloating about it. And it doesn't matter that you thought I sucked. It doesn't anymore. I'm past that point. There are a handful of people that wanted to watch me absolutely fail. And the best part is that I haven't yet. So that makes me happy. And it makes me happy that you're not happy. Right? As much as you want me to fail, I haven't. So you need to find another hobby. You need to find something else. Because this isn't it. I'm not bitter. I just feel like I need to say it because sometimes they like to watch from afar, like I said. But I know that you do. And I'm happy that you do. I thank you. You don't have to be afraid. I greatly appreciate you being here too, because without you not liking me and not liking what's going on, I mean, I'm on your mind all the time. All the time. And that's the best part about having a hater. They are your greatest fan. And the reason why they don't like you is because they like what you do. They're just jealous that they can't do it themselves. So anyways, yeah. Motivational word for today is endurance. That's the word of the day. I'm going to leave this and I'm out of here because I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. Endurance is one of the greatest skills, greatest talents, and greatest gifts humanity has. The ability to endure through hard things. Shattered flesh, corrupted mind, broken bones, everything. Hey, Nuclear, thank you. So, being able to endure like what we're dealing with now, if you can endure to the end, you will succeed in anything that you do. If you're trying to make it, if you're trying to do anything like me, I'm enduring to the end because I know that my work is good. I know I'm a damn good artist. I don't care if someone thinks I am or if they think I'm an amateur. They probably can't do what I do. And they wish that they could. And I endure through many different things. And the same thing with you. We're dealing with things in this world we don't fully understand. We're dealing with people in this world that don't really understand what's going on. They're in echo chambers. We talk about this every so often. But the thing is that you have to continue to endure. Push through, but be mindful when you're pushing through. Listen to yourself. Don't be a hard ass. You just got to keep going. That's the only thing I can tell you. That's the only motivational thing. Keep going and stay in your damn lane. Okay? Stay in your lane. Don't be like everybody else. If everybody else is running to go look at something and gawk and make fun, leave it alone. Leave it alone. What good is it going to do you? Unless if you want to do that. Now, if you want to do that and it don't bring nothing good to your life, you already did it. You chose. You made your choice. You know? But just enduring and staying in your lane are the only two things I can tell you to do right now. We're dealing with psychotic people who are losing their minds, losing their asses, losing everything. They are in an L right now. They are dealing with that, right? Or in this case, that. Whichever way. They're dealing with an L. And I'm not saying that they're less than or anything like that. What I'm saying is that mentality that they have is not conducive anymore. That mentality is actually causing them a lot more problems. Not everybody, but you know who I'm talking about. If you don't, figure it out. It's not that hard. They're all over the place, right? And that's all you got to do. Nobody's saying that you have to be the best. All you got to do is try. That's anything that anybody ever asks of anyone is just try. You got to try to do the best you can. Try to endure the best you can because not every day is going to be bad. And just continue to endure through all this stupid shit. Because here's one thing I can definitely tell you. Nothing bad lasts forever, right? And the assholes who usually make things bad, they always end up trying to run and get away unscathed. But this is different this time around. I don't think that that's the case. I think that now is a different time. You know, our endurance is more of endure through the mental gymnastics of what we are dealing with. The mental gymnastics of the manipulation. Endure. I saw weird shit on endure. These people I don't endure. You know, well, how long do we have to endure? Think of Bane when he said it in The Dark Knight Rises. You know, he was saying like, we endure through the hardship and all of these things. You know, the reason why I say that is because it's easy to give up, especially when you don't fully understand what's going on. So, use your common sense. Buy some. I'm going to start selling common sense also at the shop. I'm going to start doing that so you can get you some common sense. So we will be having that on tap as well once we get another shipment in. So stop by the Etsy store, get you some common sense, you know, and we will see how well that works, right? Hopefully that was motivational to someone. If it wasn't, then so be it. If it was, cool. Anyways, I'm out of here. Like I said, go to that YouTube or Discord. Join that before time's up. You got Sunday. After that, well, you know. But it's going to a good place. So, anyways, that's my hook, my plug. I hope you mad ones have a good night. Stay mad. Embrace the madness. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.